Chelsea is entering its fourth consecutive season without a permanent, long-term shirt sponsor. Nike has officially unveiled Chelsea's latest kits, with completely blank fronts. While top clubs like Real Madrid rake in nearly £85 million a year from Emirates, and Manchester United bag around £60 million from Snapdragon, Chelsea's chest is completely empty. This isn't an oversight. It is a massive financial gamble by Clearlake Capital that directly impacts the club's spending power. Let's trace this timeline. Up until 2023, Chelsea had commercial stability with a £40 million per season deal with 3. The second that contract ended, the stability stopped. Chelsea started the 2023 season with completely blank kits. In September, they scrambled together a £40 million stopgap with Infinite Athlete. But it was strictly a one-season deal. A financial band-aid. The next season, the club went sponsorless for almost the entire year. In April, they signed a temporary partnership with Damick Property Group, but only for the final 7 games of the season. 7 games. Then came the next rotation. First a short-term patch with Oracle, followed by a £15 million agreement with industrial tech company IFS just to get them to the end of the season. Now, the IFS deal is dead, the temporary patches are gone, and Chelsea is right back to square one, 0 long-term guaranteed shirt revenue. Why does an empty shirt matter so much under modern football rules? 3 letters. PSR. Profit and Sustainability Rules. Under modern football governance, your stadium size limits your matchday income, and TV revenue is largely fixed by league position. To spend big money on players, you must maximize commercial revenue. Look at how Chelsea's commercial engine stacks up against the rest of the Premier League's Big Six. Manchester City gets £67.5 million a year from Etihad. Liverpool injects £50 million a year from Standard Chartered. While Chelsea received an estimated £15 million for their front of shirt last season. Right now, Chelsea's total annual commercial income sits at around £201 million. That lags more than £60 million to £100 million behind their direct domestic rivals. Independent financial experts value Chelsea's standalone front of shirt space at around £33 million to £35 million per season right now. By keeping that shirt blank, Chelsea is leaving tens of millions on the table annually, giving their rivals an automatic financial head start. So, what is the actual plan here? Why is Clearlake refusing to blink? Think about the multi-year contract trap. From the perspective of private equity owners like Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali, signing a mid-tier sponsorship deal is a long-term mistake. If Chelsea accepts a 4-year contract worth $35 million a year today, they are locked into that valuation. If the team suddenly wins a major trophy or secures consistent Champions League football, they remain trapped in an underpriced contract, losing out on a potential £100 million premium. Clearlake is holding out strictly for an elite-tier valuation of £60 million to £65 million per season. They believe the club's rich history, their global audience profile and winning major events like the expanded FIFA Club World Cup justify that premium price tag. But this private equity strategy carries massive risk. Corporate brands want predictability. They want guaranteed eyeballs in the UEFA Champions League. Chelsea's on-pitch inconsistency over the last few seasons has handed potential sponsors all the leverage in negotiations. Independent reports show that Chelsea's projected realistic shirt value actually dropped down to £33.6 million during their periods outside of the Champions League. On top of that, global brands are hesitant to sign massive commitments while the club is still managing background factors, like ongoing regulatory investigations into past ownership's financial reporting. Chelsea remains stuck in a loop of late summer negotiations. They are keeping bidders competing, but the financial clock under PSR is ticking loudly. The blank Chelsea shirt is a fascinating high-wire act. To the football purist, it is a beautiful, clean throwback to an era before the sport was totally corporatized. It looks incredible on the pitch. But financially? Clearlake is betting everything that their squad will click, on-pitch dominance will return, and a global giant will eventually pay the £60 million premium they demand. Until someone signs that massive check, Chelsea is playing the most expensive game of commercial chicken in sports history.